long are you keeping him sedated?
We might take him off the drugs tomorrow, if he remains stable.
Tomorrow? You've just put him on machines. You're not actually doing anything.
We have to be patient. I wish there's more I could tell you. Sorry.
I should have paid it last week. I might get cut off. You couldn't bend the rules just this once.
I'm sorry, I'm not authorised to do post office business, and apparently they get really touchy about things like that. You'll have to go into Harton.
Going to Harton for what?
Pay me a lecky bill. Never mind. I'm due a big supermarket shop, so I could kill two birds with one stone. Thanks anyway.
Bye.
Well, now look what you've done.
Me?
She'll be back in here for days.
It's not my fault I'm not a postmistress.
Well, I think we're going to have to do something about that.
You're going to send me on a training course?
No, I've got a better solution.
What solution?
Will you just go and mind the cafe?
Viv said she wanted me to be in the shop.
Look, I've got a brother on life support, so we'll spare me the back chat.
Sorry.
There's two little ones just there. Can you see them?
Yes. Yeah. You are so good with her. Don't know where I'm going to find another nanny like you.
I wasn't aware you were looking.
Well, I'm not. That's if you're happy to stay.
Of course I'm happy.
It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy after everything that's happened.
You did what any woman in that situation would do.
A lot of people wouldn't agree.
Well, not a lot of people, Zoe. I've gotten to know you. And Jean. I feel like I belong here.
Thank you. I feel the same. Daddy's not here, darling. Come on.
Oh, it's a shocking business, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying not to think about it.
Oh, well, that's easier said than done. Were you actually there when it happened?
Betty, aren't you supposed to be cleaning the B&B?
Oh, that's all done and dusted now, love. You know me, grease lightning personified. So, how are you, Betty?
Betty, we only came in here to keep out of your way.
Well, pardon me for showing a little compassion.
I need someone reliable and diligent who's really good with customers, and you were the first person that sprang to mind.
What's going on?
Miss Maisie's going to be running the post office.
Nothing's been agreed.
Steady. Oh, hi there.
Please. Come on, I'm supposed to be at the hospital.
Well, that's why I'm here, to keep everything shopshape.
Frankly, I can't say I need the money.
See, she's not even interested.
I'll offer you time and a half.
Double.
That's daylight robbery.
And I can only give you a few days.
Hang on a minute, if she's on double time, why aren't I?
Because she knows what she's doing. People are waiting for buns.
I'm going to be having a word with your mother about this.
It's not the best time to hassle Viv.
It's not. Well, I suppose we might as well make the best out of a bad situation.
Stay out of my way. We'll get on famously.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Hey, Betty.
Morning, love. Oh, so this is her, is it? What have you called her?
Sarah.
Oh, that's a bold choice.
Why'd you say that?
Oh, sorry, love. I can't stop.
Why are you going up to Sugden's farm?
My job?
Paddy can go.
He's not working today.
Besides, I've got no quarrel with Andy.
Well, you should have.
Look, it's not a social call, all right? One of his sheep is sick.
Really?
Oh, I'm not late, am I?
An hour early.
Oh, good, 'cause I want to get a bit ahead of myself today.
We'll meet up for lunch later, yeah? Okay.
I've just seen Paddy in the cafe. Oh, it's a dreadful business, isn't it? I expect he's told you all about it.
I'd love to stop and chat.
Oh, at last.
But I've got a call out.
Oh, somebody's in hurry. I don't recognise the car.
What about the cleaning?
Well, I'll just be a couple of ticks, love.
Betty, work before pleasure, don't you think?
mind crying rape. If Zoe had any sense of decency, she'd go to the police and confess. I've got a good mind to go back round there myself.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't be a wise move.
She was rattled. You could see it in her eyes. She was guilty.
Will you forget about Zoe? It's Scott that we need to focus on.
I know that.
Hi, Mum. You all right?
No, I'm not all right.
But we are all here to support you as best we can.
I am not interested in me. We're here for you, love. Please wake up.
Well, Dawn isn't.
Dawn isn't what?
Here to lend her support.
Donna.
Well, it's true. What time to swan off to Spain?
Her mother's very poorly.
And Scott isn't.
Who was that? Never seen her before. She took quite a shine to you.
I think you're imagining things.
Nice girl, sunny composition.
The question is, who drives a car like that? She's probably got something to do with them kings, hey? I hope Sadie hasn't got a sister.
Oh, she was looking for Vivian. Oh, did she say why? Well, I didn't ask. Why ever not?
Maybe because it was none of her business, Betty.
A word of advice, Ethan. There's piety and there's smugness. It's a very thin line.
I need a book of stamps.
I'm not allowed to sell stamps.
We should have the results by tomorrow. Don't assume the worst, not just yet.
Then why did you isolate the sheep?
Well, just in case. The rest of the flock seem fine.
Always happens to me.
Well, not everything's bad, surely.
It is when your family's involved.
I saw Debbie with the baby earlier today. How are you coping with fatherhood?
What's that got to do with you?
You did realise Libby's heartbroken. To be more precise, she's seething with righteous indignation. You can hardly blame her.
Well, I had to do the right thing.
Not sure I could have.
Yeah, well, I'm not you, am I?
He was certainly capable of rape.
Who's capable of rape?
Ken Adlington.
Oh, what are we talking about him for? It's Zoe and Scott I'm interested in. And news.
Can we please change the subject?
Hardly. No, I've never had much time for that Scott Windsor, me.
The lad's a bit of an animal now.
Yes, and there's still the question to be answered of how he came to father Zoe's child.
Do we have to discuss this?
No, we don't. None of us actually know what's happened.
Well, not yet. 10-year-old.
You're keeping very quiet.
Well, I agree with Ashley. It's wrong to speculate.
Scott Windsor's a selfish bully.
Yeah, we know that. And Zoe wouldn't attack him for no reason, but... Well, it don't make any sense after what he did to Frank Bernard.
Large scotch, please. Let me get that.
Why?
I thought you might appreciate some company.
No, I'm not in the mood for gossip.
Nor am I, which is why I'm offering.
I'd rather mind my own business. Thanks.
Why are you sitting on the fence? I thought Zoe was supposed to be your best friend, and let's face it, we all know who the real villain of the piece is.
We know nothing, as I'm getting tired of pointing out.
Zoe would never have attacked Scott without just cause, and you know that I'm right.
What if he dies?
No one has said anything about dying.
It could happen.
Come on, Mum. It's Scott. He's indestructible.
Hiya. I came as soon as I heard. Poor Scott. Do we know what his chances are? Shoot, which Ferdinand wasn't pleased about because it was 10 grand down the drain, but I put my foot down. Scott's my brother. As soon as I got Donna's call, I knew I had to come.
You found her?
Well, why wouldn't I? She's family.
I'm so worried for you, Viv. This is a mother's worst nightmare. I'm here for you. I want you to know that.
It's been 5 years, not even a postcard.
This changes things, doesn't it? I just can't believe what I'm seeing.
Nor can we.
So where's this Dawn, then?
Good question.
She's had to go to Spain. Her mother's ill.
Well, she can't be iller than Scott, surely.
Let's not worry about Dawn right now.
She's not worrying about us.
I might have guessed got a cop off with Bob's daughter. He's always been big on family. Thank heavens we haven't all abandoned you, eh? In your hour of need.
And he knows more than he's letting on about you, mark my words.
Like Ashley said, it's none of our business.
Of course it's our business, Pearl. Where's your community spirit?
Max reckons it might be nothing.
You should have insisted on seeing Paddy.
They're both vets.
Yeah, well, you know.
Max isn't like them, Dad.
Blood is blood.
I don't know about that, but I reckon Rob would agree with you.
Oh, you know what I mean. You think just because they're rich, they can trample all over us?
Well, that's done with now. They know they're not getting the field.
They won't have given up. Not yet.
You always assume there was you.
Yeah, and I'm always right.
Just thought I'd let you know, love, that we're all rooting for Zoe. Those of us who know what Scott Windsor's capable of.
Betty.
Yeah?
You need to get yourself a life.
You should have told us she was coming.
I didn't think she actually would.
What did you say she does?
She's a model.
What kind of model?
I think we can all hazard a guess.
You look dreadful.
Who cares what they look like at a time like this?
No, I mean you should get some rest. I can keep an eye on Scott.
I'm not going to leave him here alone with you.
Look, I know I behaved appallingly when I left, but I've grown up. I've learnt my lesson. I don't want you to hate me.
You are the last thing on my mind.
I appreciate that, but I don't want to say it. It's all so terrible.
We're going to the canteen. Can I get you anything?
Can't eat.
Go on. Me and Scott, we're not going anywhere.
How was Sugden sheep? Too early to say for sure. Nothing trivial, I hope.
You're a heartless git, you know that? They're due for market soon. The flock has to be destroyed. You could lose 10 grand.
As much as that?
Maybe more.
Now what do you want? Oh, I've made you a cheese and ham toastie.
I don't eat on duty.
Well, I don't mind taking over whilst you have a break. You scratch me and I'll scratch you, as the vicar said to the call girl.
Are you trying to proposition me?
No, I'm just holding out the hand of friendship.
I'm here to work, not socialise.
Hiya.
She's not happy in herself, that's what I reckon.
Who isn't?
Once we've got to know each other, we get on famously because I'm very good with people. Would you like a toastie on the house?
It's very generous.
Nice to be appreciated.
I tried to see you yesterday. How you doing?
Not very well. I assume I'm the talk of the village.
Are you surprised?
No, I suppose not. I hope you haven't come here to grill me.
I'm here as a friend.
Thank you.
But if you want to talk, by all means.
What's there to say?
You could start by telling me what happened.
He attacked me.
And you retaliated.
Are you suggesting that I shouldn't have?
The thing is, I know how angry you were with Scott. You told me you were prepared to do anything to get him out of your life. Then 2 days later...
Yep. So what are you suggesting?
Nothing. I need to know the truth, Zoe.
I'm not going to let you go. Do you hear me?
Sorry, I just need to reduce the...
Please tell me he's going to live. He's going to live, isn't he?
It's a difficult time. I know, Miss...
Windsor. Kelly Windsor. I'm Scott's sister.
Phil Mace, senior house officer.
That sounds important.
Believe me, it isn't.
But you know what's wrong with him, don't you? No one's told me a thing. What are all these wires and machines doing?
Do you want me to explain it in layman's terms?
Yes, please.
He was wild. I've never seen such hatred. It was as if he knew I didn't want him, so he was going to make sure that no one else had me. He just grabbed me. He was pulling at my clothes, and I managed to break free. I was running for my life.
And the syringe was just there.
What was I supposed to do? I just grabbed the first thing. I had no other way of defending myself. Do you honestly think that I would pump animal anesthetic into another human being if there was any alternative?
Maybe not.
Getting all this from the police. I could be prosecuted, sent to prison. He tried to hurt me. I reacted as anyone would. I've never been so scared in all my life.
Okay.
So don't you dare accuse me of trying to deliberately kill him. You of all people.
You did make the threat.
Words, Ashley. Should I be judged by my words?
You're right. You're a good person. I know that.
I don't feel very good.
I had a moral duty to ask the question.
I know.
You okay?
Fine, why?
Well, I just thought, you know, all this, it might have brought back some memories.
Oh. Don't worry about me. I'm here for you.
What is she doing here? She didn't exactly part on good terms with Scott or any of us, come to that.
Well, let's just pray it's a flying visit.
It better be. I mean, what's Scott going to think when he wakes up and finds Kelly at his bedside and no sign of Dawn?
Here.
Thanks, love.
Mum?
I'm not sure I'm talking to you.
Oh, Mum. I know Kelly can be difficult at times, yeah, but, well, her heart's in the right place.
Unlike Dawn. I still can't believe she went off like that.
She would have stayed if she possibly could.
What's wrong with Jean, anyway?
Well, that's not important right now.
Oh. There's something he's not telling us.
What?
Never mind.
Take it still in the doghouse for phoning Kelly.
Well, Mum's in shock, but deep down, I think she's glad she's here.
Have you had a memory transplant? Kelly is a walking, talking disaster area.
But she's always cared about Scott.
Rather too much, some might say.
Marlon, she's changed. She said on the phone. You know, she's got this new job, this flat, sports car.
Oh, I wonder if she made that happen.
Marlon, you're not being fair. You've got to judge people by what they are, not what they were.
These are all for checking his heart.
It's probably best not to touch.
Sorry. Bit like the bane of your life, eh? Interfering relatives.
I wouldn't say that.
You're very polite.
Bedside manners are important.
Couldn't agree more. You're very tanned for a doctor.
I spent last year in Hawaii. When I'm not a doctor, I'm a surfer.
Really?
Well, I would be if my parents approved.
And do you always do what your parents tell you?
I should be getting along.
No, don't.
Duty calls.
The thing is, I'm feeling a bit peculiar. It's a terrible strain, all this.
Maybe you need to get some air.
Oh, better still. Kiss of life.
This is highly inappropriate.
You're not exactly fighting me off, are you?
Pint, please. You on your own today?
Yes. Little Miss Tamsin thought herself too good for us, and she made it very clear that she won't be showing her face again. Oh, the tragedy. Sniper at 2 o'clock.
You are?
This one's on me, love.
Oh, you're all right, Betty.
I insist, and the sweet sherry for me. Oh, you must be still in shock, love.
Why is that, then?
Well, you know, with you finding the body, like.
The body?
The body.
He's dead.
Is he?
Is he? You said the body.
No, he's still hanging on as far as I know. Mightn't you? I haven't heard all that much, frankly. And Callum was very sharp with me earlier on.
Are you surprised, Betty? Scott's in a coma. He's always beside himself, and all you care about is mindless tittle-tattle.
Are you planning to alienate all my customers?
Should you be doing that?
You're Jean's nanny, not mine.
Sorry.
No, you're right. But I need this. Ashley came round. He wanted to know what had happened, all the gory details.
You've got nothing to reproach yourself about.
Haven't I? What if Scott dies?
He won't.
He could. If Paddy hadn't...
Hadn't what?
Called the ambulance. I wasn't thinking straight.
No one can blame you.
That was short and sweet.
I am actually on duty.
Any progress?
It's still too early to tell.
Thought you'd have gone.
I will if you want me to.
Well, you're here now, I suppose.
You have to stop torturing yourself. You didn't mean to hurt Scott. Okay, I've not been here long, but there is no way you would deliberately hurt someone.
Plenty would think otherwise. Had such plans. Whole new life. For me, for Jean, for all of us. Scott had no right to try and stop us. He could die. I might be facing a murder charge.